Hello everybody, welcome to my reading. I'm so glad everybody's here. All you subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. All new people, thanks for being here. Subscribe if you want. People that watch without subscribing, that's okay too. You do know subscribing's free, but you can always like it if you would like. That helps. Make a comment as you wish. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, all that's good. Always like a like. This reading's for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You got to see what Gemini is up to in September of 2018. Been a pretty interesting year so far. We'll see what else is going on. Geminis usually have fairly interesting lives. Sometimes they're not always easy, but they're almost always a little interesting. I don't know why that is. But let's see what Gemini has for 2018. What is it that we need to be aware of? What is it that Gemini needs to be aware of there for July of 2018? September. Spirit, what does Gemini need to be aware of September of 2018? What do we need to know? I'm a Gemini too, and obviously my mind is wandering around. But what is it that we need to know? Well, there's a card. I tried not to drop it, but it dropped anyway. So let's get started. For September, for Gemini, for 2018. 2018. Alrighty then. We'll get this show on the road. And here's our number one card. There we are. Crossing us or helping us. Could be either way. In the fairly distant past. The basis, the foundation. The recent past. Right now, the present time, the future, our fears, and our surrounding environment, our hopes, our dreams, and our final outcome. Let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck for September of 2018. Come on now. Don't give me a hard time. The Two of Pentacles. We are balancing this. September is a balancing month. I tell you what, the Two of Pentacles is balancing away. Let me check the cards just a little bit. Oh, they're pretty good, aren't they? Anyway. The Two of Pentacles is a card of juggling, of keeping things in balance. Here you see there's a ship behind him on this side going out to sea or coming in. And this is his sleeve. There's a dolphin right there. Isn't that neat? But he's sending the ship out into the moonlight with the dolphin. He's trying to balance everything and keep everything just this and that. This is mostly a business card. Could be education. Shoot, could be partnership. Probably a business partnership if it is. It could be talking about a partnership. It is a two. Let's see where we're at the moment. Wow, we are feeling like the Emperor. Gemini, you are being an Emperor Deluxe. How about that? Yepper. The Emperor is a major arcana card. Wow, what a fantastic card to start with. This is the male essence. Of course, Mars just went direct. Maybe that's what this is indicating. The essence of, the male essence in the major arcana. is the emperor, the leader, the king, the emperor, which is just as good or better than the king. Okay? Usually he's a just, fair person. This is an energy more than likely. It's probably not an actual male emperor, but you're feeling strong and you're feeling good and you're feeling like a leader. You're trying to balance things, which would make sense. Now, oh my, the Ace of Pentacles we have either helping or crossing you, but you're quite capable. This is a new beginning. This is a gift from Spirit, business, education, a new start, a new direction. Yeah. Let's see how that pans out. In the past, you've had a celebration. Maybe not a huge celebration, but a joyful one, with friends, with family. Perhaps you graduated. Maybe this is the start of a new job or a new business after you've had a party in the past. You've been having a good time. And in the not so distant past, you come to the end. You come to the end of your cycle, of your partying, evidently, because this is also in the past. The Death card, I'm sorry, this is the Death card, this is the Three of Cups. And you stopped your Three of Cups partying, and you're starting a different cycle in your life, a different stage. Let's see where we're transforming and going to. Ooh, the Devil. And you can be in a toxic relationship, or it might be the end of a toxic relationship when somebody's not happy. This could also be temptation. It can be passion, real passionate. Be careful of drinking, be careful of drugging, all that kind of stuff. Any addiction. It can be a card of addiction. It can, like I say, you got to have passion. Hey, also, Mars has gone direct, Gemini. And, wow, with the Emperor and the Devil and the Death card, we are starting new things. We are going new directions. We are hopping new fences. We need to watch out for this temptation. The Geminis, a lot of times, too, are real tempted to just poof, throw everything in the air and go like crazy. Try not to do that, September. Try to stay with a plan, because temptation is just really not your friend. Try and be level-headed. And it's fine to be passionate, and it's fine to accept this and go with it. But don't get fanatic with it, okay? Just, just be calm. Yeah, in the future, you're going to have to recharge your batteries. You're going to have to rest. Four of Swords. This is a warning against this temptation, this devil. You're going to have to just watch your temper. Try not to lose it. Try not to overdo it. Try not to be so fanatic and so caught up in what you're doing that you wear yourself out or make yourself ill. This is a card of regeneration and renewing your batteries and resting after a battle. Okay? It's a card of rest and a little bit of retreat. This is what we're fearing. All you're fearing, you're afraid that you're not good enough, that your workmanship isn't good enough. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is the card of the apprentice, of the workman. And it is good enough. You're very good at what you're doing. It can also be education. You might be afraid that you need more education to get where you want to be. And you don't know if you can achieve it or not. But yeah, this is a card in this placement here, in your fear placement. It's got to be a card of self-doubt. Your ego's getting in the way of what you actually can do. Don't boast about it. Don't overdo it. But your ego's going, well, I told you, you couldn't do that. You get all sick and crap. And, that's baloney. Don't be afraid that you're not good enough, because you are. Just because you might have taken on a little bit too much, take on a little bit less next time. Let's see what the environment, surrounding environment is. Four of Wands, the stability. It's the way people see you is very stable. They see, when they look at you, they think you have they see you a happy home, a happy person. They don't see these doubts. They think you're very good at what you do. They think you're a craftsman. The, and stable, and you know. So what you see inside and what other people see outside may not always be the same. Of course, it never is. But this is your hopes and your dreams and your desires. You wish for more inner strength, although you don't realize it. You have plenty of inner strength. You know, Geminis are very strong. Yeah. You have plenty of strength. You just need to be careful not to apply it too abruptly. And it looks like with these surrounding cards, you're not. You're doing well. You have to use tact and diplomacy. You use your inner strength. Okay, final outcome. The Knight of Pentacles. It may be slow coming, but you're going to get your wish. You're going to be able to do this. The Knight of Pentacles is good news. It's a good message. It's a good action. It might be, it's a good offer. It might be slow. You might have been waiting for it. It might be forever. It seems like they may have procrastinated a little bit, but in the end, it will come right. Just watch out for this temptation card. Any kind of addiction, any kind of temptation that if you feel like you shouldn't do it, but you want to do it anyway, don't. You know, go with your heart. Go with your gut. It knows better. It knows when you shouldn't be tempted. You might just be tempted to take too much on because you are feeling pretty emperor-y. You're feeling pretty full of yourself. And it might be a little bit of drink because you do have it in the past. It might be, you don't really see a threesome. This isn't really a real emotional spread. It's more of a learning and maybe a little bit of finances. It's more like you're turning a page. And if you turn it correctly, if you can avoid being the devil, if you can avoid, and this is right now, avoid all this fanaticism, avoid being angry, avoid the impatience. You're going to have to be patient. You have to be patient. You have no choice. You're going to have to wait. You can wait and recharge your batteries, or you can wait and stomp your feet and storm and fit and throw all kinds of tantrums and act like an idiot if you want to, but you know, you're still going to have to wait, and you might as well wait with good grace. That's kind of what this is about. And this is the way you want to be anyway. You don't want to be this guy. But it's going to take some time. You're going to have to wait because the Knight of Pentacles is not speedy. He's not fast. This is just, you're just going to have patience. This is also a card of patience. You'll have to have inner patience. But while you're being patient, while you're waiting, you can go ahead and hone your skills. There's nothing wrong with that. You feel a little bit inferior. You feel like you're not quite up to the task. And that might be where this comes from too, is your ego is sabotaging you. But if you feel like you need a little more, you're going to have a little bit of time to wait. I mean, that's just a fact. You're going to have to wait a little bit. So, yeah, it wouldn't hurt if you want to go ahead and get more knowledge, get more skill, get more practice, expand. This is an excellent card to go ahead and go for it with. These pentacles are great, you know. And the major arcana are good too. Just watch out for the devil here. They're not. The Strength card is fantastic. It shows that you've got enough fortitude, you've got enough strength to wait it out. And in the end, it will be worth it. In the end, the Knight of Pentacles will come through with a good offer. And it could very well be exactly what you're waiting for. Regardless of that, more likely than not, the spirit involved, because look at the major arcana and the eighth. The spirit involved, it'll probably be something that you need. You've had an end to a cycle, an end to something. You've overcome temptation. Maybe you see it and you decided, no, I don't want to do that. And you've gone through resting, recharging, recalibrating, maybe rehab. I don't know. Depends on how harsh this is. And this could just be a passion making you go forward and pulling you forward to get this started and to get this going. And you may have just overdone it because it's going to take, you've got a time here. It's going to make you pause. You're going to have to rest. You're going to have to recharge your batteries. And while you're doing that, yeah, you could focus on honing your skills. You can focus on securing your home and making your family and everything happier. You can focus on being, of course, patient and use your strength and your inner fortitude, because in the end, the message will come through. But you need balance. And that's the overall energy of September, is balance, Gemini. Okay, that's all we have for now. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll have a lovely September, everybody. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.